Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Breeds Hybrids. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the LEGO custom Jurassic World Alive Tyrannolophosaur. But before we head on with this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And to be able to support my channel, please do not skip on all the ads on all my videos. The guest Specie contest winners will be announced later on, but for now, come join me in the making of the Tyrannolophosaur. So this is actually a very simple custom, so if you would like to follow through, then just do that freely. So I have made several details on the back as well as that of the head of this Tyrannolophosaur by adding foam cut pieces to it. Then I added several more sculpts on the head, and then voila, here it is. Now that it's already primered, we can now start with the painting. But before that, of course, we'll have to have several references to this one. And this is the Tyrannolophosaur from Jurassic World Alive. So I think it's a very colorful hybrid, and it has the features of the Tyrannosaurus as well as that of the Dilophosaurus, which is actually two of my favorite carnivores from the Jurassic Park franchise. So we'll be needing several acrylics here, some brushes, and of course water. And just in case you make several errors in your painting, just have some tissue with you, wet it up, and then erase whatever you have done mistakenly. Okay, so just to start off, I've mixed here a mixture of white as well as a little bit of or a drop of black to it, and a little bit of yellow chrome or yellow ochre, and then I'll be painting on the entire thing. The reason why I'm actually painting on the entire figure is because orange and yellows doesn't really reflect well on a gray background, so we're painting it a little bit lighter this time. So after painting this on the entire figure, I wait a few seconds for it to dry, or I pan dry it with a hair dryer just to make it quicker. Okay, so now we're starting with the secondary colors, and this is just a mixture of yellow and yellow ochre. Then we will be painting this on the entire half of the body of the Tyrannolophosaur, including that of the head, the arms, as well as that of the tail and the legs. So just a little bit of information on this particular hybrid. Tyrannolophosaur is genetically modified hybrid of Tyrannosaurus rex Gen 2 and Dilophosaurus Gen 2 in Jurassic World Alive. And another trivia, did you know that the design of the Tyrannolophosaur is similar to that of the Dilophosaurus rex? It's another hybrid of the T-Rex and the Dilophosaurus. And now that the yellow base is now dry, let's have some color incorporated into this hybrid. So this is orange, which is actually a mixture of the earlier yellow that we have mixed with a little bit of red. Now we will be painting this again on top of the yellowish coloration that we have in here as the secondary color for this hybrid. Create that gradient from yellowish to reddish, we have actually mixed a little bit more red and some browns on this coloration, and then apply it on the entire back of the Tyrannolophosaur. In between colors, I usually dry them up before I move on to the next for several reasons. Because one, whenever I would touch the wet colors on the, for example, the orange one, and then move on to the next, it's going to be messy. And two, it's actually easier to handle, and the figure doesn't stick on my hands. Alright, so here we're just incorporating several more details of speckles on the figure, such as that on the face, the frill, the arms as well as that of the legs. This is just a mixture of some brown and the colors of the yellow that we have earlier on. Okay, so this is how it looks like so far. I wanted to fully dry this one before we move on to the next colors, which is really a contrast of what we have already. So this is just a mixture of white, some black, and a little bit of yellow. And then we're highlighting several points here, very similar to that of the Jurassic World alive Tyrannolophosaur. So among the details would be the scalings on the legs, those of the head, as well as the back plates or those scutes on his back. So we're painting those as well. So after everything's dry, I move on with several more details such as that of the eyes, the nails, and so on. And that's it for our making up the Tyrannolophosaur. I hope you enjoyed that one and learned something as well. Well, let's move on with the Guess the Specie contest winners, and we have 10 lucky picks. Here they are: 113, Emiliano, Jacktastic, Utah Veneer, Gorgo Film, Isaiah, Miguel, Gabriel, Godzilla Boy, and Christopher Kim. Congratulations everyone, and now for our top 10 winners. Top Clue: Giovanni Kazumo Tanya, Jurassic Reyes, Aiden Stevenson, Mr. T-Rex, Zara PKD, Fabricio Suarez, Jurassic Guy, Rico YT, and Mandy Amaro. Congratulations everyone! And I'll see you on the next Guess the Specie contest. For those of you who would like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage. And in the homepage, just click on the community link and it will lead you to all my posts. And now for my favorite portion of this video, some breaks. Okay, so we have here the parts of the Tyrannolophosaurs. Let's count down the parts to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 8 parts to the Tyrannolophosaur. Let's start by connecting the head here with the lower jaw as usual. Then let's connect this head to the body. Now let's connect the arms. And now for the legs. Let's start with the right first. And then the left one. And then the last part for this figure will be the sail. And there you have it. Easy breezy, Tyrannolophosaur. Well, let's move on with the closer look of the Tyrannolophosaur here. And Tyrannolophosaur is with the PZL here, and he's really excited for this one, but have already hopped on his tricycle. It's based off from the Tyrannolophosaur photo that you see here from Jurassic World Alive. So it seems that it looks really like it, and I actually enjoyed making this one. DCL will be coming back later for some size comparisons, but for now, let's take a closer look on the Tyrannolophosaur. So the most important or most distinguishing feature of this one would be the head. It has this crest of the Dilophosaurus on top of its head with several scutes or horns on the back of the frill or the crest, and also on the front one. It also has this spikes on the jaw, and also some scutes on the back, which is slightly colored, contrasting that of the red background. It also has this yellow stripe on the sides of the Tyrannolophosaur, starting from the head, going towards the body until the ends of the tail. It also has a detailing of the scales on the feet there, as well as that of the jaw, where you have those scales with grayish undertones. So for the articulation, it can actually move very similar to that of a Tyrannosaurus by LEGO. The head is movable, the arms, the legs, as well as that of the tail. And I guess that's it for the closer look of the Tyrannolophosaur. Alright, we can now move on finally with the size comparisons. And of course, with the size comparisons, the GCL, as promised, has come back for this size scaling. And since we don't have a photo of a Tyrannolophosaur with a normal human being, here is a photo of the Tyrannosaurus versus that of a human being. So I guess it's about the right size with that of a Tyrannolophosaur. So yeah, I would say that it's about the right size, correct. Now let's move with the comparisons with some of the creatures that we have here for extinction. So this is the Alloraptor. This hybrid is actually one of my latest creations, and if you haven't seen this yet, then please do check it out. It has very different way of how I custom some of my raptors, and one of the features that it actually has would be this. See? You can actually move it single claw. Awesome, right? So if you haven't watched this video, please check it out, guys. It's cool, I promise you. Next up, we have the Spinoraptor. The Spinoraptor here is among the first hybrids that I've done so far. It's a pretty simple build, so if you want to create one for yourself, then please check out my channel and see how I actually made this one. Alright, so let's move with the next one. This is the Carnoraptor. The Carnoraptor is one of those more colorful hybrids that I've painted so far in my YouTube career. And you can see here it has this yellow face to it and orangey background with some dark violets and purples as well. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. This is the Triastronyx. So looking at the Triastronyx, I would have added this to my Halloween collection because it looks so, I don't know, weird and scary in my thought. It has this reddish, I don't know, like blood on its throat and its body. But anyway, so this is actually has been released already as one of my hybrid customs. So if you haven't checked that out yet, please check it out. Look at that. How cool is that? So scary, right? It looks like a Spinosaurid of some type, but I really kind of put it in any species. It has quills on its back and several other things that you don't want to see in a real dinosaur. Well, let's move on to the next. This is the Tyrannolophosaur. The Tyrannolophosaur here is another large hybrid dinosaur. It has this, Sinoceratops head to it. It looks really big though. The front horn is colored brown, so very reminiscent as that of the Sinoceratops as well. The colors of the Tyrannosaur is really unique. It has a green background to it with these blue stripes from the head going towards the tail, and including that of the arms as well as that of the legs, with a yellow undertone to it. It really was happy or a happy accident that I actually made this one. But yeah, if you want to see the Tyrannolophosaur, how it's made, and several more features to it, then please check out the channel. Alright, so that's it for our size comparisons for now. We will be moving next to our Specie roll call. So here are the creatures I've shown you earlier on in the size comparisons. If you do have other suggestions of other hybrids that you wanted to see here on my channel, please please don't be shy and comment them down below in the comment section. I do read them up, and if ever I would see that this suggestion would be fitting for my collection, then definitely I will have to do those. Also, the DCL here would like to remind you guys that all of these creatures are actually present in my Extinct playlist under the hybrid section. But I'll be placing also individual links for each one so that you won't have to go through them one by one. Okay, so let's have our species roll call. Let's start with this one, the Extinct Tyrannolophosaur. Up next, this would be the Jurassic World Evolution Spinoraptor, the Aloraptor from Jurassic World Alive, Carnoraptor from Jurassic World the Game, and Triastronix from Jurassic World Alive. And also to start the show here, the Tyrannolophosaur from Jurassic World Alive. Alright! And that's about all the time that we have for our video at the moment. Do watch out for other more awesome customs here at Extinct on the next videos coming soon. Also, a Halloween special. What do you think? Well, thank you for watching from start to finish. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and thank you so much for all the support that you give this channel. Also, please don't forget to support our other channels, the Adventures of Moira and Usher and EV Toy Universe. Watch their channel and support them by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break. Thanks everyone, and bye!